Good morning, good morning, good morning, good people. Welcome back to the Wright Mentality. Yet again, we have another special guest. This is Miss Crystal Young. Now, see, I can pronounce that name like all the other people. I appreciate y'all, but I just couldn't pronounce their name. Now, we here, Miss Crystal Young today. Now, we got another good show for y'all, okay? Now, so Crystal, you want to introduce yourself? You might want to tell them a little bit about what you do. If not, it's okay. They ain't got to know everything.
Hi, I'm Crystal. What I do, I'm a nanny and a dietary aide.
Okay, cool. So, good people, I met this young lady on TikTok, okay? On TikTok. The videos, they out there. So I see stuff. I'm a therapist, so I see things and it just catches my eye. And I just want to talk to people about it. So we brought Miss Crystal on today. Title of the show on the Wright Mentality today, Battle Scars. Now, look at battle scars, people go to war, they come back, they got wounds, whatever was going on, It's I feel like some people kind of treat it as like a trophy. I went to war, I got this battle scar to show it. But when we look at the battle scars, what do you feel like some are the battle scars that you face in life?
Dang, this is easier before we got here. I wish I knew the questions like prior to. Okay, some battle scars. I don't. Darn, I feel like I'm like on the spot. Okay, I'm not gonna think about it. Battle scars. Some of them that I have. How do I
like life experiences,
Oh God,
something that you
out.
experienced in life that you could treat as like a battle scar?
I don't know where to start. I would say for me, the biggest would be losing my mom and like going through that whole process. Yeah.
Okay, so losing your mom is a battle scar for you. So how do you treat that as a battle scar, or is it just a never-ending memory for you that just flows throughout your head on a daily basis?
Yeah, it's a never-ending thing. It's hard. Anyone I guess who lost a parent, you would know. You'd have to have lost a parent to understand how like bad it is. And I feel like whether you see it coming or like, people get older, they get sick. Like for my mom, for my mom,
she got a kid, folks. Okay,
for my mom, she was sick.
We do that.
For me, my mom was sick, and like I literally took care of her until she died. And like I thought, it'll be a little easier because like I knew it was coming. And I feel like it didn't make it any easier. And I feel like for me, when you have someone who's sick and you know that they're like dying, my therapist was telling me that like you're so focused on the fact that today could be the day or tomorrow could be the day that you don't really focus on the fact that they're still here.
Yeah.
And it's like now that she's gone, I think about that all the time. Like I spent so much time thinking, worried, like tomorrow could be the day, the next day could be the day, that I didn't really focus on. Let me enjoy her while she's still here. And it's like that's a huge scar. All the things that you wish you could have done differently. It's terrifying. It's hard.
Wow. See, I couldn't relate to you. I haven't lost anybody like that. I lost a ferret a month ago, but that doesn't compare at all. So it's like, but even still, just losing anybody or anything, I feel that's a scar that will never go away. And it just remains, especially a mother, parent, grandparent, whoever, somebody that raised you. Oh, that's going to hurt forever. And especially, you got those holidays that come around that we feel like we just have to celebrate on that day. I just look at it like, why does it have to be Mother's Day or Father's Day or Easter or whatever holiday does it have to be just to celebrate that person on that day? Like, why we can't do it tomorrow? Why Mother's Day or Father's Day can't be tomorrow? Like, come on. But that's just that's the crazy world we live in. But my condolences to you. Sorry you lost your mother. Now, how do you feel that resonates with you with, you having a child, and how do you deal with that on a daily basis, knowing that, your daughter won't ever get to know her grandmother?
Just hearing you say that, okay.
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
It's hard. It's really, really hard. It's
Hmm.
extremely hard because it's the reality. I feel like my heart is like pumping out of my chest right now, like,
Yeah.
because it's like, how do I say it? It's like the obvious, but like when you hear people say things like your daughter's not gonna know, it's like I know obviously like my daughter's never gonna know my mom, but it's like hearing other people say it, it's like
Yeah.
damn, like it's reality. I feel like for me, it's when you lose a parent, like oh God, trying not to cry. It's hard because I feel like you don't really like accept it. Like I know my mom is gone, but for me, I feel like what makes it a little easier is like my mom spent a lot of time in the hospital. With COVID, you can't visit and stuff. So I feel like subconsciously in my mind, I just kind of tell myself like, she's still in the hospital. Like she's
Hmm.
okay, she's still here, and it's like it's COVID. So that's why I can't see her, really talk to her right now. And I feel like that makes it a little bit easier. I don't do it on purpose, but it's like I feel like my brain tells myself that. And then to hear
Hmm.
someone else like confirm it, yeah, like she's gone, it's like, damn, that shit hurts. But as far as for my daughter, it's really hard. Like my mom died January 13th, 2021. And then after like my mom died, I was like, I'm not having kids. So it's so crazy. I got pregnant and then my daughter was born literally 13 days, a year and 13 days after my mom passed. And it's
Oh
hard
wow.
because throughout my whole entire pregnancy, like I I still didn't want kids. I was like, I'm definitely not having this kid. But I'm also like, I'm not really big on abortion. I mean, I support, women doing whatever they want to do, but for me, it just wasn't for me. And
Yeah.
it was just like, damn, how am I about to like raise a kid, let alone a daughter without my mom? And I was just like, I can't do this. And then even now that she's here, it's for the first like year, it was hard because like I had really bad postpartum. And I'll be honest, I was team like effing kids. I didn't want no kids. Even after she was here, I was pretty suicidal, like my whole pregnancy. And then even when she got here, and like it's hard because there's so many things that I'm like, I wish my mom could have like been here to help me with this. Because I'm
Yeah.
also a single mom, so I'm doing it by myself. And it's like, my mom could have helped with this. My mom could have did that, like her first steps. And it's like she has some of my mom's features and it's just really hard. It's
Yeah.
extremely hard. But I just try to like tell myself, like, what's supposed to happen happens. God doesn't make mistakes. This little girl saved my life, in all honesty, because when my mom passed, it's so crazy. When my mom passed, what I knew she was passing, like I had a plan. Like I literally had like a whole suicide plan. I was like the day she dies is the day I'm acting out this plan. And it's so crazy because like I tried, but my family is like so amazing. They didn't let it happen. And it's just like, I'm glad they didn't. Now I have this little girl. And even when I was pregnant with her, I feel like I'm going in circles like all over, but it all makes sense. Yeah, even when she got here, I was just like, yeah, I'm still not doing this.
Yeah.
I was like, somebody gonna have to adopt this kid or what? Because I'm not taking care of this kid. But I don't know. It was weird. God was just like, this is what you gotta do. You gotta take care of this little girl. This is what my mom would want. That's how I try to tell myself, like, this is what my mom would want. Like, how would my mom feel if I took my kid, like I took my own life and left this little girl here? And that kind of just makes it not easier, but it keeps me going.
Okay. Okay. Well, listen, I appreciate you for still being here. I know everybody that appreciate you for still being here, because that's not something to take lightly when, people try to commit suicide or even succeed with going through a suicide. So we happy you still here. Okay. Keep going. You're doing a great job. As far as what I can see on social media, you're doing a great job. It's those, I would say it's those, because honestly, when I had my daughter, I was scared to shit. Okay. Like didn't know what to do. I didn't have anybody to ask. So my dad, he wasn't really there when I was growing up. Like it was in and out. So it was like I can't ask you for fatherly advice on what to do. Then I had a stepfather who was just a person in the house. I didn't look up to him as a father figure. So I had my grandfather here and there, but it was like, who can I like really go to ask, like, how do I deal with this? How do I do with that? Like, what am I supposed to do when the mama leave and I'm stuck in the house with the baby by myself? Like those types of things. So I just had to go with it. Like I prayed. God was like, I mean, it's not that I wanted to have a kid right then and there, but it happened. So I feel like in those moments, you just have to go with the flow. It may not be what you want, may not be something that you asked for, but fuck it, let's just do this, right? Dive in. So yeah, but looking at that, so now I guess so to say, when we think about battle scars, though, would you necessarily say they have to be something that shows on the outside?
No, because you never know what someone's going through. You never know what they've been through.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I tell people all the time. Look at a person that could be. I saw this post on TikTok earlier today. There's a man. As men, of course, we all go through things. Women go through a lot of things too. I'm not negating y'all, but as man, we go through a lot of things. So it was him screaming, on the inside. But when it got to the outside, he was like, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing? All good over here, okay?" Like we show the what we want people to see on the outside, but we internally don't really know what's going on in somebody's head. Like you don't know what a person's going through. So I take it as if no, a battle scar doesn't have to be shown. Like you don't know what I've been through in my entire life. I don't know what you've been through in your entire life. But just taking the time to sit down and talk to somebody and knowing, okay, you almost committed suicide. That's something powerful right there. I didn't know that. Nobody knew that. But now I know a little bit about you. I'm here for you. We here for each other. And that's how it should be. Like we all should be here for one another. Everybody want to fight. Everybody want to kill each other. Do this, do that. Where are we living in? Oh, have mercy. Anyway. Whew. Now, Crystal, we appreciate you today, okay? We appreciate you coming on here, telling your story about your battle scar. Now, if you could, would there be a word of encouragement that you could give anybody that has gone through anything that you went through?
I would say if you have genuine people in your life who want to help, allow them to help you. Like I'm very prideful. Like literally, like I would go to bed hungry before I ask anybody for help. People could ask me like, "Oh, do you need this? Do you need that?" And I'd be like, "No, I'm good. It's all good over here." Because I'm so used to being the strong one and not needing help doing everything myself. And it's like literally, I'm low key suffered inside. And like if you really have genuine people who want to help, like put your pride aside. Life is so much easier if you allow people to help you. My mom used to always say like, if someone's offering to help you, it's because they can. If they really couldn't help you, they wouldn't have offered. So if you have the help, if someone's reaching out just to be a listening ear, take it.
Look, I'm gonna take your advice, okay? Because I do the same thing. Like I'm that person that be like, "Hey man, you need something?" Nope, I'm good, and be over here struggling, starving, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do to get to tomorrow. When this person right here just offered me something, I feel it's pride. It's hard. It's hard to let it go. It's hard to accept that we do need help, but as people, we get embarrassed because we feel like, "Oh nah, I got it, I can handle it. I don't need your help." You better take the help while you got it. It came to you for a reason. So take the help, people. Please take the help. Okay. Now, good people, Miss Crystal, where can these people find you? If they want to hear more about your story, talk to you a little bit, you give them a little bit of words of encouragement. Where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Chrissy. It's CRISSI 7 E's because there's 7 letters in my name, so it's 7 E's. Just to make it simple. Or TikTok. I think my TikTok is Crystal Young 65. But yeah, you can reach out to me. I'm a stranger, but I'm a great listening ear, and I'm trained in suicide prevention. So if you ever want someone to talk to, hit me up.
Bet. You heard it. 7 E's. You said 7 E's.
Mm-hmm.
7 E's, people. Check out the TikToks though, because she said she's gonna be outside all summer. Okay, so we gonna do that. All right. So, all right, good people. Always remember, keep the right mentality.